Good, so now let's define some data points. Now just think of data. We can capture data, we can write it down on a piece of paper, we can be fancier and do a nice spreadsheet, columns of data, rows of data points, or even fancier, we can enter that data into a database. Now all of those data points, they all belong to some variable. We're going to look at that. Now we're going to do calculations, analysis of those data points. Now remember, if that's a population, that'll be a parameter. If it's a sample, that'll be a statistic. But those data points or variables are all of a certain type. Now look at this table on screen here. You see the variables there, a variable called pain, a variable called age, called gender, and called temperature, and you see all the data values. Now each of those columns of data values are of a different data type. Now I'm going to use two different definition systems or categories for these data types. The first one, we're going to divide them into categorical and numerical data values. And under those will be two again. Under the categorical, we'll have nominal and ordinal. And under the numerical, we're going to have interval and a ratio. And then we're going to move on to a second classification system. And I'm just going to define discrete and continuous data types.